Good morning. On behalf of Vidvath PU College, Guruvayanakere, as a senior consultant in physics, I am MP Rao. I just wanted to throw a little light on the trend analysis of different questions coming from various chapters in physics during last couple of years and possible predictions in the coming 2026. Just prediction. So this way, that way, there will be slightly altering, but almost they will be in line with our predictions. This is all done with analysis of questions appearing from various chapters in the last couple of years. So, dear JEE aspirants, first of all, my heartfelt blessings to all of you for your success in all your endeavors, and I wish you all success in the JEE exam, JEE mains exam, which is going to commence from 21st of January. I wish you all success and come out with flying colors with confidence. So I just would like to give a piece of advice. Don't unnecessarily explore to learn new things now. Recapitulate, practice, assimilate the knowledge in your brain on all the earlier concepts what you have accumulated through reading, learning, hearing the classes, writing the notes, doing the solutions, working out problems from our college material, as well as our running notes of classroom weekend test. That's the better one. Error book, I have been insisting from the beginning. Error book will be a great asset for the fast revision before your JEE exams. So coming to the trend analysis, these were the predictions. It's not authentic information or released by NTA. This is only prediction from the trend analysis. So major classification is done with mechanics, electromagnetism, oscillations and waves, heat and thermodynamics, optics of course includes modern physics. I mean dual nature, atoms, nuclei, semiconductor devices. Mechanics begins from units and measurements up to properties of matter, properties of mechanical properties of solids and properties of fluids. So the major share, lion's share, you can say, is of mechanics. Then the next major share is contributed by electromagnetism, starting from electric charges, electric potential and capacitance, electric circuits, electromagnetism, magnetism, electromagnetic induction, AC circuits and electromagnetic waves. Then we have heat and thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, more weightage is there relatively for the questions coming from heat and thermodynamics part. I call it as thermal physics. But people will have some fear complex on thermodynamics. But all questions are based on the standard equations, what are practiced in the classes. Then coming to optics, it is optics, heat and thermodynamics, they are almost equal. Oscillations and waves are contributing to 5.3. They are interlinked topics, we can say. So the next point we wanted to show you the average number of questions in JEE mains paper chapter wise. So first of all, if you look into this, you can see the class 12 is little leading the class 11th. Class 12 topics are leading little more relative to class 11th topics, and average number of questions in JEE mains paper out of 25 units and dimensions. Sometimes no, sometimes one question. Kinematics 1 to 2, force and motion 1, work power energy 1, center of mass 1 to 2, rotation 1 to 2, gravitation. This whole thing we called it as the mechanics. Next, Fluids and elasticity also is included in this. Simple harmonic motion and waves, around 4.8% we said. Heat and thermodynamics, I said thermodynamics is very important. Frequently questions are coming. Number is 223. Electrostatics, I mean it includes two chapters. Electric charges, electric potential and capacitance. So minimum 2, maximum 3. Current electricity, 1 to 2 questions. Magnetics, 1 to 2 questions. It includes magnetism and electromagnetism. Moving charges and magnetism you can say. Next, electromagnetic induction and AC circuits, 1 to 2 questions. Optics, 2 to 3 questions. See the importance of optics also. Optics also many students will confuse with the sign convention, but the latest sign convention, whatever that is being adapted now and taught in the classes, will not give you any confusion at all. So just equip yourself with the latest sign convention followed in the exams. And then modern physics, semiconductors, communications, logic gates. Modern physics includes dual nature of matter, then atoms, nuclei, semiconductor devices and logic gates. So this is about the average number of questions in JEE mains paper. Next, let us go to the next slide. This is the statistics from the last year's JEE mains exam conducted in January and April sessions, topic wise, all sessions, including all sessions. Ray optics, optical instruments, there were 19 questions in session 1 and 23 questions in second session, April and January sessions respectively. Similarly, units and dimensions. So, April 13, January 20, rotational motion 13, 14, electric charges 13, 14, fluid mechanics 10 and 16, moving charges 12 and 12, thermodynamics 9 and 13, electrostatic potential and capacitance 12 and 9, then capacitor wave optics 9 and 10, dual nature and radiation of matter 7 and 12, semiconductor electronics 9 and 10, current electricity 8, 9, work power energy it is 4, 11, gravitation 6, 8, electromagnetic waves. This is the most easiest chapter, magnetism, electromagnetic waves, AC circuits. Whatever you practice, same model questions will come in the exam. Then thermal properties of matter 5, 8, waves 10, 3, based on chapters, chapter wise analysis. Alternating current 6 and 7, kinetic theory of gases 7 and 5, that is also very important and easy. Atoms 7 and 5, Newton's laws of motion 8 and 3. In January there were only 3 questions, in April there were 8 questions. Motion in the plane, projectile motion, very easy if you can keep all the concepts in mind. 6, 4, motion along straight line 5, 4, system of particles and center of mass 3, 5, nuclei 5, 3, mechanical properties of solids 6, 1, electromagnetic induction 1, 6, January more questions were there, magnetism and matter 3, in January no question was there, vectors and based on calculus there was only 1 question. So this is on topic wise, chapter wise distribution of questions which appeared in the January and April 2025 exam. Now look at the subtopic question trends, the trend analysis you can say. So there are all the percentages. So mechanics there were in 2025 mechanics there were 252 questions. In 2024 there were 218 questions. I am considering 2024 and 25 for the comparison. We can make even from 2020 also, but almost they are remaining similar. To make it brief and concise, I just have chosen last two JEE exams. So they are contributing to 35 and 36.3, almost remaining same. Electromagnetism, next lion's share, 26.9% with 194 questions. In 2024, 186 questions with 31%. Modern physics, there were 123 with a percentage of 17.1, and in 24 it is 88 with a percentage of 14.7. Similarly, heat and thermodynamics, there were 6.9% weightage with 50 questions, and there were 40 questions with a weightage of 7%. Optics, 63 questions were there, so more than heat and thermodynamics you can say, whereas in 2024, similar weightage of with compared to heat and thermodynamics, 42 questions. Oscillations and waves, 38 with 5.3%, 24 questions in 24 with 4%. Then based on class wise, so in January 2024 January there were 141 questions, 25 January there were 121 questions, 24 April there were 143, and 25 April 109. Almost they are very close, you can say. Similarly, from class 12th, in 24 January session 159, April session 157, slight difference, two questions difference. In 2025 January we have 129 questions from 12th class, 116 questions in April session. So this is these are the percentage contributions of major allocation of chapters in both 24 and 25. That is, total number of questions appeared from 11th and 12th successively in 24 and 25 JEE mains exams. Then this is chapter wise weightage in terms of percentages. Mathematical tools, of course, we say, but mostly they will be linked with, say for example, if you want to percentage error as far as things are concerned, units and measurements will take care. Even that percentage calculation of errors can come in resistances in series and parallel, then time period of a simple pendulum. Like that, they will be linked to various topics. Units and measurements 4.24, motion in a straight line 2.63 percentages, motion in the plane 2.92%, loss of motion 2.05%, work energy power 2.37%, center of mass and system of particles 2.56, rotational motion 4.31. In fact, we club all from first year. Gravitation 4.49, mechanical properties 2.08, and then fluids 3, thermal properties of matter 2.08, kinetic theory of gases it is 2.88, thermodynamics 3.06, oscillations 3.25, waves 1.94. So these are all I tried to give you through the focus on the various chapters those are present, chapter wise, topic wise, and then module wise also. I tried to give the analysis of last previous 2 years examinations, JEE examinations. But it is not genuine to say a question came only from a particular chapter. I will be always advocating to my students, there will be underlined link starting from first chapter in 11th class to 12th, last chapter in 12th class. Say for example, the projectile motion will be linked to electric field. The oscillating pendulum with Lami's theorem concept will be linked to Coulomb's inverse square law. The sliding body on the smooth and rough inclined planes can be linked to electric field, electric potential concept. Next, work power energy will be linked to electric potential and electrostatic potential energy. Similarly, the lightning, the energy released in lightning process V into Q can be linked to belting. How much amount of ice will be melted with that energy? So always mixed conceptual questions like vertical circular motion will be linked to electric field. So we cannot confine to a particular, this particular chapter, this particular concept will only appear in the exam. That's not genuine to say. In physics, always concepts are mixed in framing questions. So be thorough with all the concepts, strengthen yourself with concepts, and revise everything in the last 3 days before your exam. You can attempt one grand test also if you are confident. If you feel that revision is getting affected, you can skip it because you have practiced enough number of grand tests. And then keep yourself cool, sleep before 9 o'clock, one day before your examination, reach the center in time to finish all the formalities. So if you reach the center late, then the tension builds up in your body and mind. That's not at all correct. So keep yourself safe. Our ADs are guided you all with all the required things to be maintained and followed before you reach examinations. So I don't want to repeat again on the same thing. I wish you all success in your attempt, and try to assess your performance, and any patching up to improve your percentiles will be definitely can be done in the April session. Remember, if you want to get into NIDs, the minimum percentile expected was from 240 to 290 or so. 99.9 percentile is expected in 2026. Predictions, so there are only predictions. I'm not a Brahma to say this is the thing, this is the thing. There is a prediction as per the trend analysis of the performance of students in various examinations. So I wish you all success in your future examination. My compliments and blessings to you all. Thank you.